Right, first of all, I want to show you something. There we go, look. They've gone. Where have they gone? But also, no dust. I was disgusted. So much dust. We're messy, very messy, overfilled with stuff I bring home on a regular basis. But don't like dust if we can help it. We just miss bits out. So anyway, I'm going to talk about these two. That door needs fixing, doesn't it? The two, the bits that were on that. Should get this ready before I start talking with this, shouldn't I? But anyway, talk about those items and what I did yesterday. I did go a little bit towards the dream. Some of it was background ideas and thoughts of how to physically get the time to build it, and I'll be working on that a little bit more and discussing it more on Saturday's vlog, because I should have some information hopefully. I also worked on the story about Poppy, a 21-year-old, and I've changed my mind how I'm doing it. I can't. Poppy, she's only a little girl, and the mum and dad, I just said it would be fun, and I've promised to do it, and I want to do it, but also I've realised that actually I can't do a black dark one. She was this Poppy, this character, nothing to do with the actual the girl herself, but all the family, you know, it's all to do with, she's a fire starter, and I just felt that they might not really appreciate that, so I'm going to work on that one. I'll change the name and do it. I might put a footnote somewhere so they can find out that actually when she's 21 herself, or 18. Anyway, I think I talked about this yesterday. So yes, so that's what I started writing that. So Pip, you'll be getting that soon, probably tomorrow. But don't worry, I'm sending you quite a lot at the moment. But I'm in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the groove. So, but don't worry, you know, just slow it down, bring them back to me. You don't have to do them, you know, at all. Anyway, so talking about those things that were on that shelf yesterday, my 7 death gifts to my grandchildren. And it got me thinking that you might think that in the future that's a bit weird. But I had a death gift that was told to me from a very early age. I can remember most of my living life. It was on my grandma's fireplace, and she had these figures. And this is the one. This one here. And I got. Where's my glasses? I can't find my glasses. But anyway, they're. I can't remember the maker now. It's got a chip on it, unfortunately. That happened before I had it. But this little figure here, nice little figure, and he's a postman. And there was actually a doctor. She had enough. She had 7 grandchildren, and we each was told that when she died, we would have the figure. And I thought that's a lovely idea. And I was way. I think it was a Brixham we was at. It was, yeah, Brixham. And I saw these figures, and I thought, I'm gonna do the same. Now, like I said at the time, I haven't still now got any grandchildren, and there's no known if we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. I don't know, but like all my children know that it's bought for theirs children, so it's a death thing that for them. Now, talking about death, and for me as a child, having a knowledge that my grandma would end from an early age, and that there was going to be this memory given me to her for her. I think it's coloured out my life about death, and has made it not very frightening at all, really. How I die and how other people around me die worries me, but not death itself. And so there's other things I've done about death. It's so morbid, isn't it? It isn't, no, this is the thing. It isn't morbid. It's just part of life. It's part of the big picture. And it's just very simple, really. Nothing to worry about. So I'm just going to show you again some of the characters. And I like him, I do. I don't know. This rabbit here, he looks a fine fellow. And the trouble is, and there's the frog, he's a fine fellow. I like the penguin. Penguin, I think, is a naughty boy. I think the fox is... they're all lovely, but he's a bit cunning, and it's very unoriginal, isn't it? Yeah, the duck is... he's a plodder, she's a plodder, things like that. And he's a real plodder now, but he gets the job done. And then we've got the cat there, and I think the cat is slightly going to go to the snooty, the snooty grandchild. And this one here is, I think this one is going to be the one that got away. I think so, because it didn't really fit in with the rest. I bought it afterwards. I bought all the rest all together in one go, and that's why that's the 8th one that doesn't really fit. But so one day, when my grandchildren they get to an age, and I'll start saying that one day one of these is going to be yours, and I then have to make the decision of who's going to have what. And I think how I'll do it is the oldest I will pick one, and I'm going to make a decision today. I think the first one is going to be the rabbit. So the firstborn will get the rabbit, and then we go from there. So there he is, my first grandchild's death gift. Right, so another waffle. Hope to do a bit of work today. I'm going to build the model for the fire starter story today. Or get the remembrance of it set up, and I've got some boxes to make for the handmade cats and tortoises. The tortoises aren't handmade, but the cats are by Tina. Anyway, so I'm waffling now, so it's time to say goodbye.